Apple, a renowned electronics giant known worldwide for inventing revolutionary smartphone and captivating customers globally, didn't always enjoy such fame. Yeah, really. Prepare to be mesmerized by the awe-inspiring chronicle of Apple, from a fledgling firm to a tech giant unfolding before your very eyes. Apple's history and its evolution over the years. In 1971, Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs, college dropouts, forged a friendship and created a home-use computer. Wozniak utilized the affordable MOS 6502 processor and his customized BASIC programming language to develop the computer. On April 1, 1976, Wozniak, Jobs, and Ronald Wayne established the Apple Computer Company and unveiled their inaugural product, the Apple I. Comprising a motherboard with an integrated circuit and processor, they managed to sell 50 units through a small retailer. By August 1976, Wozniak completed the Apple II prototype, featuring an integrated keyboard and an attractive enclosure suitable for retail. The Apple II proved to be a resounding commercial success. Apple's innovative spirit continued with subsequent models like the Apple III in 1980 and the Apple Lisa in 1983, which introduced a mouse and graphical interface while building upon the original Apple I concept. The collaboration between Wozniak and Jobs firmly established Apple's presence in the personal computer market. Their entrepreneurial drive and dedication to affordable yet user-friendly designs revolutionized the industry. The success of the Apple II set the stage for Apple's future ventures, propelling the company into a pioneering technology giant. Macintosh, the boom from Apple. In January 1984, Apple introduced a groundbreaking product that would shape its future, the Macintosh 128K. This compact computer featured a 9-inch screen, an integrated floppy disk drive, and an unprecedented industrial design. With a user-friendly graphical interface and mouse and keyboard control inherited from Apple Lisa, the Macintosh 128K revolutionized personal computing, earning both critical acclaim and impressive sales figures. The co-founders left Apple. In 1983, Steve Wozniak left Apple to pursue other endeavors, and John Scully, the former CEO of PepsiCo, took his place as president. The contrasting visions of Steve Jobs and Scully caused growing tensions over the company's directions. In 1985, Scully removed Jobs as head of the Macintosh division, leading to a failed uprising by Jobs to remove Scully as CEO. Jobs resigned the same year and went on to establish Next Inc., funded by the $70 million from selling his Apple shares. Apple on the verge of bankruptcy. During the Scully era and subsequent CEO tenures of Michael Spindler and Gil Amelio, Apple offered notable products like the Macintosh XL, Macintosh Plus, Macintosh Portable, and PowerBook laptops. However, the company struggled to compete with IBM in the personal computer and professional markets. Between 1985 and 1997, Apple introduced beloved computers, accessories, and unique items like the 20th anniversary Mac, Apple QuickTake digital camera, and Newton PDA. Facing bankruptcy in late 1996, Apple's board made a crucial decision to acquire Next for $400 million, securing vital software for Apple's future, which would eventually include groundbreaking products like the iPhone. The I Era. So, struggling to stay afloat, Apple made a surprising move by acquiring Next, a company founded by Steve Jobs, who had previously been ousted from Apple. Jobs returned as interim CEO and implemented crucial changes. He partnered with Microsoft to develop a Mac version of Microsoft Office and diversified Apple's product lineup beyond desktop computers. The introduction of the iBook and iPod followed, but it was the groundbreaking iPhone in 2007 that revolutionized touchscreen smartphones and transformed Apple's trajectory. Services-studded Tim Cook era. Following Steve Jobs' passing in 2011, Tim Cook took over as Apple's CEO. Under Cook's leadership, Apple expanded its product range to include iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, Apple TV Plus, Apple News, and the Apple Card. In 2022, Apple became the first U.S. company to achieve a market value of $3 trillion. Apple's business model. Apple generates revenue primarily through product sales, with flagship products like the iPad, iPhone, Apple Watch, MacBook, and desktop computers contributing significantly to their quarterly revenue of around $13 billion. Subscription services such as Apple TV Plus, Apple Fitness Plus, Apple Music, iCloud Plus, and Apple Arcade also play a significant role. The majority of Apple's revenue, 62.3%, comes from iPhone sales. Services account for 14%, while Mac, iPad, and other products contribute 9.6%, 7.1%, and 6.7% respectively. Bloomberg has reported that Apple is developing a hardware subscription service for iPhones, offering a subscription fee instead of outright ownership. In addition to product sales and subscriptions, Apple earns revenue through extended warranties and a 30% share from in-app purchases made on iPhones and iPads. Apple's control over its hardware, operating systems, software, and services ensures a seamless user experience, fostering customer loyalty. However, Apple's heavy reliance on iPhone sales presents a potential vulnerability. While other products like Mac computers have gained traction, the dominance of the iPhone remains crucial. Apple also faces stiff competition in areas such as video streaming, music streaming, and cloud storage services. Nonetheless, Apple's commitment to a cohesive user experience has solidified its position as a market leader, with a market capitalization surpassing $1 trillion. Apple's marketing strategies. Apple sets itself apart from competitors with a unique marketing approach. Unlike others, Apple doesn't heavily rely on market research. Instead, it crafts minimalist yet innovative products that captivate interest. The marketing strategy highlights product value over cost, justifying higher prices with aesthetically pleasing designs, intuitive operation, and cutting-edge features. Apple stands out by leveraging product placement in celebrity endorsements, TV shows, movies, and launch events, generating hype. Positive media reviews are garnered by creating exceptional products and strategic pre-release distribution to reviewers. Mastering video and viral marketing, Apple captivates viewers with inspiring narratives, especially the younger demographic. Simple design aesthetics, comprehensible ad copy, memorable product names, limited options, and understanding their target audience contribute to marketing prowess. Apple's ads showcase people enjoying products, creating an emotional connection. Seamless customer experiences from purchase to usage foster a loyal user community craving exclusivity. Let's eye some controversies. Well, Apple, being a leading technology company, has faced notable controversies over the years. In 2016, it refused the FBI's request to unlock an iPhone due to concerns about user privacy and potential security risks. The company's intentional slowing down of older iPhone models to prevent unexpected shutdowns, known as Batterygate, sparked accusations of planned obsolescence and led to lawsuits and public apologies. Apple's tax practices involving the use of offshore tax havens attracted scrutiny for allegedly avoiding billions of dollars in taxes. Then, labor conditions in its supply chain, particularly in Chinese factories, faced criticism due to low wages, excessive working hours, poor safety standards, and underage workers. Although Apple has taken steps to address these concerns, scrutiny continues. Moreover, the company's control over the App Store and its strict guidelines have drawn criticism from developers. Concerns about App Store fees, transparency, and alleged anti-competitive practices resulted in legal battles, such as the high-profile case with Epic Games over Fortnite's removal. Though Apple has made efforts to improve its environmental impact, it faced criticism for manufacturing processes, product recycling, and energy consumption. Concerns included rare mineral extraction, electronic waste from obsolete devices, and the carbon footprint of iCloud data centers. However, controversies have evolved over time, and Apple's actions and responses may have evolved as well. How's Apple doing these days, and what's next? Well, Apple has encountered challenges in recent quarters, with a 5% decline in revenue and a 10.9% drop in earnings per share during the first quarter of 2023. This marked Apple's first year-over-year revenue decline since 2019. Rising inflation, interest rates, supply chain constraints, and increased competition from rivals like Samsung and Huawei contributed to these difficulties. Nevertheless, Apple remains a highly successful company, and in 2022, their annual revenue reached $394.3 billion, showing an 8% increase from the previous year. With a market capitalization exceeding $2.5 trillion, Apple holds the distinction of being the world's most valuable company. During their annual developers conference in June 2022, Apple made significant announcements. iOS 16 introduced extensive customization options for iPhones and iPads, including lock screen font and color choices, photo rotation, widgets, and enhanced messaging features. iPads received a virtual shared whiteboard app called Freeform, improved multitasking, and other enhancements for a more computer-like experience. MacBook Air upgrades included Apple's latest M2 chip, new colors, MagSafe fast charging, a brighter screen, and improved audio and webcam quality. Apple also unveiled a new version of macOS named Ventura, with improved window management, enhanced search functionality in Spotlight, upgraded Safari features, and FaceTime handoff. watchOS version 9 introduced new watch faces, pinned app options, banner notifications, parental controls for podcasts, and expanded health metrics. So what do you think has been the most revolutionary product or innovation from Apple? Before signing off, let us know about your personal experience, if any, with Apple products.